Guys at the point now where like you are like what Larry is thinking when you get a certain look on a certain play.
We never
all it takes is
we never know.
But like no, I'm serious, like when you guys have to make checks and you're relied on to do that, like are there times where like he knows the check before you even have to make it? You know what I mean?
No, I think what these not everyone sees the guards help me so much more than you know on being able to be extra set of eyes and telling me what's going on. Because sometimes I lock in, and that's part of being young, and consistency is that there's certain aspects of the play that these guards are locked in on that they're helping me out all the time. So yeah, there's certain things I know Larry's going through his head, the process of each play for him. You understand that each person's process analyzing the play walking up is different, and you understand that they're seeing different things and help each other out and echoing certain things down the line.
One thing that we have to address, obviously Jeremy's not here anymore. He's a Missouri Tiger, kind of a Mizzou legend. You've spoken favorably about him in the past. Just what Jeremy's influence here, just what did you see the last 2 years?
I saw a guy who really exemplified being a professional. Comes to work every day, focused on keeping his mouth shut. He wasn't a rah-rah guy. He was going to say, "You want to follow me, my lead," and he taught me how to be a professional from a few yards away. Not only was he a Mizzou guy, but he was an excellent football player, and always finding what he needed to work on in his craft. And helped each other. Like you said, he's a Mizzou guy. He's a legend back in Mizzou, and it means the world to be able to play with him these last few years and see where he goes these next few years.
Man, I hear you guys always talk about, I'm learning what it takes to be a professional. But like, what does that mean? Like, what are some things you do now, or that you saw specifically that Jeremy did that kind of?
So one Summer Olympic and one winter.
I think understanding certain guys, how they act during like week 8 to 10. It's the dog days of the season. When you see guys work during those weeks, you know that they're in it all the way. And he's one of those guys that was in it all the way. And finding a way to come to work with a purpose every day was big for him, and so he showed me how to do that.
What's your purpose? Like, how do you find purpose in week 9? And like, I don't think people fully understand. Like, Mitch Morse genuinely loves football, so it's probably not as hard for you as others.
Sure.
But like the process of getting ready to play football, like, is not that fun sometimes, right? Like, it's hard. It's hard. For you, like, what do you use to motivate yourself when times get tough, when times get hard?
When times get tough, we focus on the fundamentals that got us there. So say we didn't do one aspect of football game so well the week before. It gives us, it sucks, but it's exciting to focus on. This is what I can, focus on right here. And like you said, some guys find different ways to wake up in the morning, whether it's, I'm going to make some money this week. It's tough to say, but sometimes it's, you have to dig deep, and that's part of the game. You do this for 20-something weeks. Your body's beat up. You learn how to take care of it, and then you got to find the intrinsic motivation to come out and be a competitor every day.
One last question. I enjoy watching Jeremy because he played with a bit of an edge, and that's important for offense and defense.
Sure.
Who can be relied on this offense specifically to kind of play with some of that edge now? Like, who has that?
Well, I don't know if you've seen Larry play. That dude is a freak.
That's the answer I wanted.
Now Larry's a monster. He got paid, and there's a reason for it. He brings tenacity every play, every day, and it's just embedded in his body. I don't know, it's freaky, but he brings nasty, and the truth about it is, like you said, if you bring it, it affects other people. It brings everyone else's nasty out. So as long as we have a few guys like that, we're good.